Today I'm going to talk about Unit 2 of the Let's Try. Um, Unit 2 is about the topic there is Let's Play Cards. So the recommended times, the recommended number of times this unit should be, you should teach your students is 4 times. So for this lesson 1 today, I've already taught my students, so I'm just going to show you what I did with my students. Okay, for the lesson 1, what I want them to do is to know how to ask and answer how is the weather, it's sunny, it's cloudy, it's snowy. And on their textbook, they only have 4 weather uh, specifically written there, which is sunny, cloudy, snowy, and rainy. So since it's just 4 different types of weather, I added stormy to make it 5, so that when I want to do game with the students, there will be enough. Okay, so now what did I do with them? I made them I started the lesson by letting them listen to chant, and the chant, what the chant is all about is they have to say, how is the weather, how is the weather, sunny, sunny, it's sunny, wow, how is the weather, how is the weather, rainy, rainy, it's rainy, oh no, how is the weather, how is the weather, cloudy, cloudy, it's cloudy, okay, how is the weather, how is the weather, snowy, snowy, it's snowy, yay, let's make a snowman. Okay, now when they listen, I make them listen to the chant 1 time, and then I ask them, can they just tell me what the chant is all about? They tell me, okay, it's tenki. They will say it in Japanese. I'll say, okay, good, weather. Now I will tell them, I will play the chant again, and this time around I will tell them to pay attention to the English words that are coming out. Then I play it again. Then I ask them which word were they able to catch, and they might probably tell me sunny, kaze, amefuru, and stuff like that. Then each time they reply me in Japanese, I'll let them know the English word for that. Um, so um, now I'll play the chant again. I'll tell them, okay, let's try, let's challenge ourselves. I'll also let them pay attention to the first. What is the first? I play the chant again. I want them to now tell me what is kikutoke. What did you hear? Then I'll play it again. Let them pay attention to that first thing that will come out, and then the first sentence that will come out. Then they will just, they might, some of them might catch it up, and they will tell me Kiku, is asking, and then Kotai reply, it's nani nani, it's this and this. So now I will now ask them, okay, now on this chant there is how is the weather, being said several times. Can they use their fingers to count how many number of times they hear the how is the weather? Then when I play the chant again, they will now tell me, oh, 8 times. I say pa 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 pa. This particular pa 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 pa, I always use it for my students. It makes them, it's kind of make them giggle, laugh. It's you know a fun kind, a fun thing to say that actually ignites the students. They will be amazed, and they love it, and they're always looking forward to it. Especially I use it in my classroom, especially if I ask a question and somebody is able to answer it, and I will just say, everyone, papa papa papa, good job. And then with your thumbs up, you tell them good job. They are always looking. Why I use it is, it helps them. When I ask, if I ask them any question, they will want to try. Even if it's in Japanese, I will still tell them pa para pa 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 pa. So please utilize it in your elementary school. Your students will love you for it. So now let's continue. um Now, this target sentence, how is the weather? I always have a sentence strip written. I write the English version, and then underneath it, I write the furigana, the Japanese version of it. I always use hiragana because in each classroom, there are students that their level is very, very low. So if they can't read the katakana, they will be able to read. Most of them, they struggle with reading katakana. So hiragana is always very easy for them to read because hiragana is what most of them were taught when they were first graders. So many of the students are really used to it. It's a little bit difficult writing some of these English sentences, the hiragana version of it, but I find it more, you know, I, I always prefer it so that in my classroom, every student will be carried along in the lesson. So now, we let me continue. We practice the target sentence, how to ask how is the weather, and then how to reply it's what and what. So I'm just going to take note here. Uh, Unit 2, and the Unit 2, uh, today I'm doing lesson 1, and the target is how to ask. This target, usually they call it meate, so it is always written in Japanese. How to uh, ask and reply. How is the weather? It's da da da. So we practice this target sentence. They repeat after me, and then I put these word strips on the board, and this, and then the different types of weather. Like I told you before, on their textbook, they only have it's sunny, sunny, it's rainy, um, it's cloudy, and snowy. So, like I said earlier on, I said I added stormy. Okay. Um, Now, we practice uh, the different weather, and I divide the class into two. One part we say how is the weather, the other part we say it's they will say whatever weather I point to. If I'm pointing to cloudy, they will reply by saying it's cloudy. Then the other side we ask again. I will tell them 3, 2, go. How is the weather? Then the other people, the other side will answer it's depending on the flashcard, because I have the flashcards of this different weather on the blackboard. So now uh, we now switch position. Those that said how is the weather, this time around will be the one replying it's nani nani, it's da 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 da. So I do this, and then once I'm comfortable that they are able to know how to say this, I now move on to close your a game. I Like I told you before, for every of your game, try and give them a name, because if you give them a name and you explain how to play that game, it's easier for students. Once if even if it's possible, you can also have a flashcard, you know, in form of a picture, or anything you can draw, or write. And once they get used to saying that flashcard, they will know, okay, it is close your eyes game. So this game, I call it close your eyes. Okay, and the flashcard I use for this is, I tell them your eyes is open now. Now I want you to close it. So I went to the internet. I got a very funny flashcard that depicts closing of the eyes. So once they see this flashcard, they already know the rule that the game we want to do is card missing game. So once they close their eyes, I tell them we're going to do card missing game. Okay. Now once they close their eyes, I remove one card. Then I tell them to open it. I tell them what card is missing. Then they tell me I tell them, I ask them what card is missing, and before they can answer it, I tell them how is the weather. So they raise up their hand, tell me it's not. If it is stormy, if the card missing is stormy, they will reply me it's stormy. So these cards are placed on the board. I said there are only 5 flashcards. Well, so, and those flashcards, like I told you, it has picture and the word in English, and then the word in Furigana, Hiragana. Okay. Um, so if I remove a card, if I ask them how is the weather, they will tell me the card that is missing by replying me it's nani nani. If it's cloudy that is here, they will tell me it's cloudy. Okay, I'll do this. The game is just about 2 minutes thereabouts, very short game. Now after doing this particular close your eyes game, I now tell them the next game we're going to do is what did I call the uh, janken game. They love this game, janken game. So this is the name I give this particular game, and it is just rock scissors paper. So I have a flashcard of rock, fist of the finger, and then scissors. I'm not good in drawing, please. Scissors, and then paper. So check it out. If you're not familiar with rock scissors paper game, you have to really check it out on YouTube, so that it's very very important you know how to play this game. For new teachers, they struggle a lot with it, and I remember when I was also a new teacher, I really struggled knowing which one is which and what is what. So this rock scissors paper, the janken game, is just very easy. I have this card, that the flashcards, I have them in a mini form. So what I mean in a mini form is I made them to be very small, so that each student, and I have them cut out, so many of them. So the idea of this game is, at the end of the game, you're going to tell your student to count the number of cards they have. So the highest number of cards any student, if they have like 10 cards, the highest is the winner. So this game, how to play it is very easy. You give out the cards, one card to each of the students, and every of the it doesn't matter if they have the same card, but usually maybe 1 or 2 students, or thereabout 3, might have the same card. It doesn't really matter, because it's just 5 cards, and then you cut them out, then give them, and then when they hear ready, go. They have now, because they are familiar with the game, I don't need to explain it to them, but I'm going to explain it on this video. The janken game is very easy. It's just the students looking for a friend, any of their classmates. They will say hello. Then one person, I tell them, depending on their sitting arrangement, those on the door side, we ask how is the weather. Then those sitting on the window side, we answer. It's nani nani, depending on the card they have with them. So if they have the card of it's cloudy, they have to answer it's cloudy. Then they switch position. The other person, those sitting by the window side, will ask how is the weather. Then those sitting by the door side will reply using the mini card they have with them. Now, once they've exchanged those conversations, they now have to do the rock scissors paper. So the winner gets the card. Then the loser will come to me and say, Chini, card please. Then I give them a new card. So they keep doing this game. Depending, you have to watch out how many minutes you really want them to do the game, because for every of our lesson, it's about 45 minutes. So I allow the game to run for a few minutes, and after a while I just count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pee 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 pee, and tell them to go back to their seat, and then I tell the student to count the number of cards they have with them. And after I give them a few minutes to count, a minute or thereabout, and then I now start, okay, I don't have any card, nashi, 0. Then if they raise their hands, even if they don't have any card, we still clap for them. And then 1 card, clap for them, 2 cards, 3. So the highest number of card, of those, the people having the highest number of card, we always tell them, now 3, 2, go, pa 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 pa, good job. So those mini cards, because they are just sheets of paper, I tell them it's present for them, so they take it home. Okay. Now, another game I usually do with them is they call it heads up, 7 up. On my next video, I'm going to explain this game. Okay. So for this particular lesson, we at the end of before the end of the lesson, maybe when we have like about 5 minutes left, students are given the opportunity to write their furikari sheet. That's their comment sheet. This comment sheet is for them to write what was difficult in the lesson, what they were able to learn in the lesson, and stuff like that. So you give them time, few minutes, to write the furikari sheet, the comment sheet. Then after writing, when you go around and notice that many of them have written, you now call on few students to read aloud what they've written, and then we all clap for them. So that is for lesson 1 of this unit. Okay, so please join me next time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's very, very important. Yoroshiko. Join me next time, and so that we do lesson 2 of the unit 2. Until then, bye.